take the ride. Take the ride. For more fun, you better subscribe. You never won't miss the vibe. Looking for a good time. Actor on YouTube, dropping truth and rhyme. Passion for magic, he's playing the cards right. Live stream so funny, keeping us apart. one, you better subscribe. You never won't miss the vibe.
Always doing it sunny side up. It's the hen. Fuck. What up, my friends? I have returned. I have returned from my doctor's visit on Thanksgiving. And it's apparently something it's good that I went. Waiting would have been a mistake. So I had to get up super early and hold on. First things first. I got to share the live stream link in the Discord. And the whole reason I had to go was because of yesterday's live stream. What kind of ridiculousness is that? I got punished for streaming yesterday. Punished by the universe. Okay. Alright. The good news is everything's going to be fine. Probably. Everything should be fine. I do have to keep my eye out. But everything should be all good, man. It should be all good. Okay. There we go. Switch this up. All right. What up? Jess, Millmaster, Steve, Gianna, 90, Eng, Splendor, Heavy Metal. How you guys doing? It's an official holiday. It's an official holiday day, whatever the hell that means. It's an official holiday today. And Carly beat me up last night. So I had to go to the... No, that's not what happened. What up, Ned? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I meant to take something before the stream. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. It's not in like an enormous one. Well, I'm looking forward to it. All right. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Oh. Ooh. So yeah, I didn't sleep well last night. And then I got up super early today. I got up super early today to the point where, because it's a holiday, the buses aren't even running. So I had to walk all the way over to the doctor's office, which was quite a long walk. Took me like 45, 50 minutes just to walk over there. And it's cold and crappy out. And this all happened because I did a live stream yesterday. Because I fucking did a live stream yesterday where I managed to slash my thumb open with the umbrella. That little, like, the little part that pops out to hold when you push the umbrella up, that little metal part that pops out. Well, it basically carved my thumb like a Thanksgiving turkey. All right. And so I had to go to the doctor and I had to get a tetanus shot, because apparently you have to get that done within 48 hours of getting cut like this. If you haven't had one in like 10 years, and it had been like 15 years since I had a tetanus shot. If you don't, you can end up straight up getting lockjaw and seized up muscles and stuff. And so I didn't even know if the doctor was going to be open or if I was going to have to go and hang out at the hospital all day. And when I went there, it turns out my thumb was infected and full of pus. So the doctor had to fucking squeeze on it. And it hurt like a bitch, like massively. He's just squeezing all this jank out of my thumb. And apparently I have to do the same thing to myself for the next few days as well. It's fairly unpleasant. It is fairly unpleasant. So... it sucks. Today was supposed to be like the equivalent of a lazy Sunday. Get up late, and go and just enjoy myself, have a nice Thanksgiving dinner with Carly. That was the plan. And then instead, it was this medical nonsense because I wanted to go out and stream in the rain yesterday and managed to get like it cut me super deep. It's ridiculous. I didn't even know you could do that with an umbrella, but the human body is is freakish. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah, 90 exactly. If it was the 1800s, they'd already be making a gravestone for me. They died to an umbrella. It happens. It happens. Gianna, you had an aunt who died from lockjaw tetanus. It's freaky. It's freaky. Like the medical stuff, we've got everything sorted out to the degree you don't really realize how easy it is. Like if I hadn't actually just randomly done an internet search out of nowhere, I wouldn't have realized just how serious it was and remembered, wait a minute, it's been forever since I had one of those shots. The last time was when it actually happened around this time of year, many years ago. It was around Halloween. We were carving pumpkins, had brand new carving tools, and I carved a huge gouge out of my thumb. They actually had to glue my thumb back together, and they gave me a tetanus shot. And then I didn't think anything of it. So when I went to the doctors, it's like a group of different doctors. So thankfully, my doctor was actually the one who was working today, and he was just like, "Yeah, I went through the records. We got nothing. We got nothing on file for you about any kind of tetanus shots." So I got my shots. Jess, you're gonna love this. The doctor came in and he had a Band-Aid on the back of his hand ready to go, and he's like, "I got a Spider-Man Band-Aid. Do you want a Spider-Man bandage?" I just started laughing. And I'm like, I can't imagine what it's like to be a big tough guy. I go, "I feel no pain. Also, no Spider-Man bandages." So on my shoulder, I've got Spider-Man. And apparently tomorrow it's going to feel like I got hammer punched over here. And I have to pay attention to see if it's going to get red and swollen and heated. And if so, that means I've got an infection. So I'm on infection watch for multiple parts of my body. Hooray! Heavy metal, you had to have that done while you were in basic training because you had cellulitis. Well, that's rough, bro. That's rough. Jess, you cut yourself on a rusty nail a month ago, but you have antibiotic cream. I got to put some of that on my thumb. If you haven't had a tetanus shot in like 10 years or whatever, Jess, then you need to have a good one, buddy. You need to get one. You need to get one. Olivier, thanks, buddy. Thanks for saying that you hope I get better soon. Health is so important. Best wishes. It really does solidify what's important and what doesn't matter when you start thinking about how fragile you actually can be as a human and how quick it can all be gone. So, I had some dark worry this morning. I'm really glad that I didn't have to spend the whole day in the hospital because I was worried with the whole, they triage, right? So I've been there before for things that weren't quite as critical as what other people are coming in for. So you sit there forever. The last time I was there when they had to glue my thumb together, I was living in Toronto and they put me in some deserted ward. All the lights were out. Nobody came by. I sat there for hours and hours and I was even lucky to get into a room. So my imagination tends to run away with me in these scenarios too. So I tried to just keep it calm because I got a great imagination, but it can also be a big problem, 90, yeah, actually, the medical stuff is a lot of succeeding through failure. We failed a billion ways. We finally found a way that works. Also, let me say I'm glad to be in Canada where I can just walk down there and they're like, "Okay, we're going to give you an injection. We're going to clean your wound, tell you what you need to do. Off you go." And then it's just like, you don't got to pay anything. It's like, thank you. Thank you. I am happy to pay my taxes that contribute to this for everybody. Because the healthcare doesn't cover literally everything, but it covers a bunch of stuff. And that is pretty sweet. Steve, stay away from pointy things. Just a fucking umbrella, man. It's not even like it's that pointy. Somehow, like an idiot, I got my thumb caught between the plastic part and the metal part, and it just drove into me. At first, I just thought it was like when something pushes into you too hard, and you're just like, you've got a dent, right? And then I realized, oh, nope, that's blood. And yeah, going to my thumb was like, whoop, swelling up. So I'm glad that I saw the doctor, but man, did it hurt him squeezing my thumb, bro. It sucked. It sucked. Gianna, yeah, no, I'm cool with vaccinations. They work. They've been time tested. They've been using them for a long time. There's a reason we don't have polio kicking around. Look at me. I can raise my arms all the way up. I don't have polio. I can already feel it in my shoulder, bro. Wow. 90, there was no triage for you. Your hand was hanging off your arm and they made you wait while they changed an old lady's band-aid on her finger. Wow. That's wild. That's wild. Fellers, you ought to get a tetanus shot. At least your employer at the time paid for it. If they charged me for the stuff, I would have paid it. It's like, yeah, I don't want to die. So, yeah, I will pay. I don't want lockjaw. I don't want any of it. No thanks. No thanks. So, there are certain things that they do. Like, there's certain things aren't covered by healthcare. Like, if you want to have cosmetic style, like, I've got a skin tag or something like that, they make you pay for that. That's not included. That is not included. But all the necessity stuff is, thankfully. Beasley, I am okay. I'm going to be all right. I got medical treatment in time. The doctor explained to me what I have to do. The next couple days in the shower, I have to squeeze the shit out of my thumb to get all the gank out of there, which I'm really not looking forward to. And I have to go and buy some like, what's it called? Some kind of cream, you know, antibacterial. There you go. There you go. I was going to say something else. I didn't get much sleep. My brain isn't firing off the best right now. Let's be real. What up, super duper? Yep, Steve, tomorrow I'm going to be sore. Absolutely. Absolutely. Carly says tetanus lasts like 2 weeks of agony if it's treated after the initial infection window's missed. She'd be wheeling me in with his lockjaw to spasm out live. I think I'd probably just be laying in bed. That's my guess. It would be a few weeks of no streaming, or longer, depending. 90, you shattered your wrist. Yikes. That's brutal. That's brutal. Super duper, I got into a bar fight, bro. I got into a bar fight and I got fucking, you know, the broken bottle? They do the broken bottle smash and he cut me in my kidney. So they took out one of my kidneys and the doctor said he was just putting a placeholder in there for now until they get me a new kidney. So he grabbed a sock and he filled it with some rocks from outside. But don't worry, he sterilized him. He boiled him in water and he fucking sewed him up in there for me. So I'm a little bit sore, but I've got my kidney placeholder. I'm going to be all right. I'm going to be all right. Jess, it took you 7 years for the feeling to come back after you cut off the tip of your finger? That's wild. That's wild. Man. It's crazy how easy it is to get injured, bro. But at least I was feeling fucking stressed out last night, you know, like fucking 2 a.m. I was just like, oh my God, I gotta go and see somebody tomorrow. And of course it's gonna happen on Thanksgiving, right? Of course it's gonna be on Thanksgiving because I didn't think quickly about this. When I cut my thumb yesterday during the stream before the stream, I should say, with the umbrella, I didn't think to myself, oh yeah, tetanus. Oh my God. And it's been forever since you got the shot. I just thought, it doesn't seem that bad. But as the day progressed, I'm like, this is a bigger situation than I thought. And it's too late to go to the doctor now. So what are you going to do? Heavy Metal, you injured your knee internally when you tripped while running 4 weeks ago. That sucks. That sucks. Break stop, have I seen the food where it's sauce on rocks? You suck the sauce off the rocks and spit them out? Yeah, right. Sucking off the rock, somebody? No. That sounds totally made up. That sounds totally made up. Yeah, I put it in my mouth. That's true. Afterwards, I just sucked on it like you do, right? Just like I sucked my thumb. I sucked my thumb like a little baby boy. Oh, man. I almost cut the tip of this finger off, and that's why this is the only finger I have that I can do this weird. Some people can apparently do it with all their fingers. This is the only finger I can do this with, where I can make like the tip kind of bend. Whip, whip, whip. You've seen the videos of the food rocks, but people were saying they eat the rock. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Why would you bother with the rocks? Like, why wouldn't you just spoon some sauce into your mouth? I don't understand. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Shelton Super Chat says, sorry to hear about your ER visit. Thanks for modern medicine. I feel the same way, bro. I feel very, first of all, fortunate I didn't actually have to go to the emergency room. I got an emergency appointment with my fucking actual doctor. It sucks that the buses were on holiday schedule, so I had to walk there and back, which took a couple hours. But the walk back was way less stressful, right? Because I actually knew what the hell was going on. I got the shot, and I'm like, we did it in the 48-hour window. In fact, right now, it's been 24 hours. This is like the 24-hour mark of when I fucking did this shit to myself. So, Shelton, you are Lord of the Board. And you know what? We're doing wheel spins, too. I thought I'd come by and we would do an afternoon wheel stream for people who can't make it to the earlier ones. So we're going to spin the wheel as well, big boy. So yeah, I don't understand why you would put sauce on rocks when you can just eat sauce like a fat pig. Like a fat pig. Is that supposed to be like the concept is people are so struggling and life is so hard that they have to just suck off rocks? What the hell happened to the camera? Come on, man. Come on, bro. All right, that's better. All right, Shelton, let's go. Let's go. Are rocks healthy now? Well, if you go by Google's AI search and it tells you you should eat a rock a day for the minerals. Okay, Grand Archive. Let's go. Let's go. Let's grab the box. Glad to hear I'm going to be okay. Well, thanks, my man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. ALC. So, what can we get from this set? What can we get from this set that I need? Escape the Wreckage is one of the cards. I wonder if there's already an Escape the Wreckage in this pile of stuff that I've already opened. So, Escape the Wreckage is the main target. There might be something else that I'm not seeing. Millmaster! Bro, I have microchips in my ball bag, but that's because the government has said your fucking genetics are super valuable. So we got to keep track of everywhere that your balls are at all time. They're a top priority for the Canadian government. And I'm like, fuck yeah, chip my ball bag for the greater good of mankind. I agree. I give my permission. So guess what, buddy? I got fucking techno balls. What up, Kensuke? Hey, Heavy Metal says, let me remember the glory days when my dong enjoyed financial inflation. Oh, Heavy Metal. You are Lord of the Board. Hold on, let me update that. We'll open this pack, and then we'll spin. In the meantime, you can enjoy these jugs that are sometimes blurry and sometimes not. That's right, 90. They chipped my ball bag so that if there's an apocalypse, they can save my nutsack. Right? Even if I get, let's say I get mashed by a building, they will come and they will save my ball bag for the good of mankind. They're like, we must use this to sire an entire generation to repopulate the earth. You know, like Genghis Khan did? Except it'll be done with fucking test tubes. Test tubes. And like, And women who are tricked into medical procedures where they don't realize that they're getting they're getting injected with my secret sauce, bro. All right. All right, hold on. Hold on. Let's fix this camera focus here. Focus. Oh yeah, there you go. Looking mighty fine. I already forgot what the hell was the name of the card we're looking for? Escape the wreckage. Here we go. That's right. Forget the golden horde. It's all about the purple Khanate. Correct, Millmaster. Correct. Harvested for the greater glory of mankind. Oh. We're starting out with Arisana. She's pretty hot, man. She's pretty hot. Look at that. Big fat jugs right out the gate. Then we got Subjugating Lash. They're the man. This is a chick standing on a dude's back. They're leaning in. They're leaning into feeding people's fucking fetishes here. Not mine. I got no interest in being dominated by a lady at all. I find that to be a complete reversal of how things should be. The man's in charge. That's how that works. But some people like this because they're weirdos. Then we got Lone Gunslinger. You ain't got no jugs. Get out of here. Hypothermia. Into the fray. It's all right. Fiery Duelist. Look at that. She's got a pair of pistols and a pair of big old flesh bags. A rousing slam. Hell yeah. That's what you give the Fiery Duelist. I'm going to rousing slam your Fiery Duelist. Barter Herbs. Oh, there's Arisana again. Looking good. Then we got Refresh Chamber. Okay. Oh, I guess that's making more bullets. Tactical Retreat. Oh, I'm going back to Thunder Junction. Rapid Reload. Whatevs. And the rare is Storm of Thorns. Oh, wow. Look at the fat jugs on this one. So what does this do? If damage would be dealt to a unit you control, prevent one of that damage. If the damage prevented had a unit as its source, deal 1 damage to that. Oh, and it's got floating memory, so you can remove it from your graveyard to help pay casting costs. All right. That doesn't seem too bad. Storm of Jugs. There you go. That's it. That's what we're talking about. Did not get the card that we're looking for from my deck, but that's okay. That's okay. Magic fans are crying at the art. Well, yeah, 90, the days of getting big jugged ladies in Magic. Unless you're in Japan, where Wizards of the Coast will still pander to them, but the people they pander to in North America are dyed hair, brain damaged lunatics. Call me Zim Zam Zipple. Okay, let's go. Heavy metal. No, Master, you're like, don't say things like Return to Thunder Junction. Oh, we're opening one of them, like the epic packs. There's only 2 of these left. These are the best ones that can have the super duper collector super rares and come with the sweet jugs right there on the cover, bro. That's good times. Okay. What do we got here? We're starting out with an Imperial Spy. Just got some jugs. Then we got some random dude. Get on out of here. Then we got Novice Healer. Oh. What was it? Goblin Slayer? Where Buddy had to like sleep with the healers or whatever. Concealed Marksman. Oh, these are definitely, because she's got 2 concealed weapons right here. Biggins. Oh, we got a foil. It is it a foil rare? Is it a foil common? Let me get a sleeve for it here. What is it? It is Oh, it's a foil rare. Right on. Hold on. Let me pop this in the sleeve. So, Outlaw Thunder Junction. That's pretty good, Poker Chosen. All right, so the Clergy has Imbue 2. So you can reserve all cards revealed as you activate it. And if at least 2 of them are wind, then he becomes imbued. If he's imbued when he comes out, target player can't play more than 2 cards during the next turn. I don't know how good that is, but it doesn't excite me reading it, so meh. Then we got a little old Fire Potion. Possessed Remnant. Oh, another cutie. And the rare Foretold Bloom. 2-cost cleric spell. Until end of turn, herbs you control gain on sacrifice glimpse 2. Oh, that could be pretty gross, actually. Basically, it's like scrying for 2 on all these little sack items. That feels alright. That does not feel like a bad ability at all. Whoop. Alright. Pretty sweet pack. And there's one of those ultra packs left. And then that's it. That's all of the special, the super special recollection ones that I have. All right, so that turned out pretty good. Good job, Heavy Metal. Ah, man. So it's Thanksgiving, boys. It's Thanksgiving. We're having a nice turkey dinner. I'm looking forward to that. Should be pretty good. Carly makes awesome food, so that's going to be fun times. I watched In the Mouth of Madness last night. That movie is goofy. It does not feel very scary to me. When I watched it, I was pretty disappointed, actually. We tried to watch some other movies, but like they were like really low quality. Like we went to watch The Hills Have Eyes, and that movie sucks. Or at least the first 5 minutes does. We were just like, I was watching it and I'm like, I thought this was like monsters come and attack people. And Carly was like, I think it's like mutant hillbillies. And then the intro is all just like, look at these weird little mutant babies and stuff of humans. And you're just like, oh. So it's just like they're trying to do the same sideshow freak show sideshow stuff. And it was meh. It was meh. I didn't care. I didn't have any interest in it. It was just like... It felt like the visual equivalent of like jump scares. You know how jump scares are just cheap, loud noises to make you go, ah! Right? Well, this is just cheap visual crap that doesn't mean anything. And I just went, no thanks. So yeah, then we did In the Mouth of Madness, and I was like, oh, it's got like it's from a real studio, and it's got real actors in it. But it was a big letdown, man. It was a big letdown. Carly, I think it was fake. I think they were fake. They just made them for the movie, but it was just whatevs. It was whatever. Break stop, you're the one who's got to wait longer to get your Thanksgiving, so you're the one who loses out, man. We got ours right now. We got ours right now. What up, Munchie? How you doing? I get to have a nice fat turkey for dinner, and you just get to be a fat turkey sitting there all alone. So, who really wins, huh? The answer is this guy. This guy right here. Heavy Metal, your auto insurance told you they completed your claim. Technically, you paid off your vehicle. In the most technical sense. Did you ever check out The Terror, Victorian Canadians versus the Wendigo? Nope. Completely forgot that you mentioned it, honestly. I wrote down a bunch of the horror movies that we talked about in a previous stream. And that list, I looked them up, right? I looked the name up and read the description. And some of them didn't make the cut. But I guess there's no harm in writing down some more, because there is more time to watch horror movies. Carly's getting a real treat, because normally Normally, I'll only watch like maybe one horror movie or two around Halloween, and that's it, because I don't really care for them. But we've been going hard on the Halloween. So let me write that down. The Terror. Juglin, what's up, buddy? What's up? I had to go and get some fucking tetanus action and have my thumb squeezed to get all the pus and jank out of it and whatever, bro. But everything's good now. We're all good. I'm back. There's nothing to worry about. I'm going to be just fine. The Terror. All right, I've written it down. I've written it down. Yikes indeed. That's right, Munchie. New fear unlocked umbrella finger. No kidding. No kidding. I was not expecting to have to deal with this shit, but honestly, it freaked me out last night, and then I had a really hard time sleeping. I had nightmares when I was sleeping too, so it was not good. It was not good. Nappers, you're watching The Terror now? You're watching a movie and this live stream? I don't get you fucking kids these days. What is that? Like, that's crazy to me. I'm gonna put a movie on, and the TV, and the radio. Like, do you have fucking ultra hyper ADHD or something? I'm gonna fucking put on 4 different movies, and I'm also gonna jerk off with one hand and eat chips with another and fucking stare out the window and yell, "Ah!" Like, how, man? How? That's ridiculous. What up, Grimy? Everything's gonna be okay, buddy. Everything's gonna be okay. Hopefully, I'm not gonna deal with any infection. We're gonna see how that goes. My thumb was already starting to swell up, so I'm glad that I'm glad that I went and saw my actual doctor, who will take the time and whatever. I'm sure they'd do a fine job at the emergency room too, but it would have probably eaten up my whole day. And I felt really guilty too. Because Carly has gone to great lengths to get everything to make a really awesome Thanksgiving dinner. Like, down to the point where she's changed the tablecloth. We have like actual Thanksgiving napkins, everything. The turkey, she's doing it all, I think. Carly, are you in the stream right now? Are we having pudding too? Are we having the bread pudding? The Penguin's umbrella did serious damage. Floppy, it's a series. There are episodes. The fact that it's a TV show doesn't fucking change what I'm saying, man. You're doing all those things. Heavy metal, that's exactly what you do. You have a short attention span and you try and do too much at once. If I'm watching a show or a movie, that's what I'm doing. That's it. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that's it. Depending on if it's a boring part in the movie's not holding my attention that much, I might take out my phone and start to read something on my phone or look something up about the movie or whatever. But that's the maximum. I never have like a TV show and a movie on at the same time. I never have I could play a video game with a TV show on in the background, something like that, right? I can get that. Oh, Carly, yay! You're gonna make it sweet. It feels more like Thanksgiving. Are we having gravy, or are you going with chalet sauce? Habanero, you like to listen to the stream while playing Minecraft? See, that makes sense. That makes sense to me. I do the same thing. I'll play Minecraft and I will have something on in the background. Absolutely. Yeah, Poke Chosen. I've heard about that Serbian film, and I will never watch it. It's not for me. Steve sounds like what your wife would do for Thanksgiving. Would do? She fucking dead? Is she dead, buddy? You still got her body kicking around in the basement? Juggum, you love Thanksgiving dinner so much. Nice. Well, I love Thanksgiving. I love Carly. Jess, you had your Thanksgiving yesterday. It's hard being around your family when they talk to each other and not to you. Your family won't talk to you? That's wild. I'm lucky. My family is not dysfunctional at all. My family is just nice. I didn't know how much I had lucked out with my family until I became an adult, got out in the world and found out how many people have shitty parents who do an awful job or hit them or abuse them or fucking mentally and do not take care of them and all that. That's crazy to me. I've always just had a loving family that was nice and took care of me and put up with all my fuck ups and everything and still loved me and helped me, you know? I've been extremely fortunate in my life in a whole bunch of different ways, right? And now I got a new family. All you guys, you're my family. I give thanks for you fucking turkeys. Gobble, gobble, motherfucker. Gobble my nuts, you fucking Thanksgiving turkeys. Clayton, that's right. We get to have our Thanksgiving first because we're not backwards ass like the Americans who are like, let's have Thanksgiving and a Super Bowl or a football or something kind of thing. Fuck that. We do it earlier. We give thanks first because we have better manners. Everybody knows Canadians are polite, you fucking turkeys. So that's why we do it at the right time. And you guys over and give me a hog's head of gasoline for my automobile while I fucking inch my way down the mile, with your imperial bullshit. So yeah, you guys are so messed up over there that not only do you not have the right measurements, you don't even know when the fuck to do Thanksgiving. That's some backwards ass bullshit. Your entire country is a bunch of fucking hillbillies. The whole world's like, metric's a great system that works really well. And America's like, nuh-uh, freedom fries, bro. We're free here. We're free to use our backwards ass system and have fucking Thanksgiving at the wrong time. Go for it. Go for it. Bunch of fucking clowns. You put grilled cheese and oatmeal in a VCR? What the hell, Jess? What the hell? No one talked to you, just each other. I mean, I can understand that, bro. These live streams, you see the stuff that you say, right? I wouldn't talk to you either. If you were my kid, believing in chi and stuff, I would already drown you in the river. You know what I mean? I'd be like, it's for the good of mankind. We got to get rid of this guy because this one's defective, you know? Leave this one in the woods for the bears to eat. Bo Falcon, what's up, buddy? Yesterday's stream, right before it, I used an umbrella to deeply slash my thumb. And then it started, I don't know. I don't know when it qualifies as an infection, but it's full of fucking pus. And I needed a tetanus shot, so I had to go for all of that. But I'm going to be okay, so don't worry. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. That's right, Millmaster. It's wintry as hell here in November. 100%. 100%. Super duper. So what, bro? All I hear is Canada uses the right system, right? Right? And you know why we didn't? You know why we didn't until fucking last? Was because we were stuck with our brain damaged older brother. That's what America is. Canada's brain damaged older brother. And so we follow your stupid lead, but every once in a while it's like, no, we're just going to do things the smart way now. Our older brother's dumb. That's why. That's why, buddy. So you can't go, oh, Canada switched. We switched over, didn't we? Didn't we? And the only reason it took so long is because of proximity to stupidity. That's the deal. Because we were so close to fucking America. That's why. That's why. So go fucking drink some sadness out of your fucking ram's head, all right? Go measure stuff in fucking feet. I don't know how far away they are. Hold on, let me put one foot after another. There we go. All right. I don't know, an arm's length? Yeah, everyone has different length arms. Shut up. Shut up. This is a good system. Hey, can I get 14 butt cheeks length worth of yarn, please? That's the American system. That's the American system. Can I get fucking 14 cheeks worth of yarn to make a fucking sweater. Stand and Fight says, may your thumb be healed. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Juggle 'em, you dumbass. We have apple pie here. Scones is Britain. This isn't fucking Britain. This is the fucking American education system for you. Measuring stuff in fucking hogs heads and fucking toes and arms and shit. Hey, can I get 4 noses worth of cheese, please? Super duper. Absolutely I can. Absolutely I can. 100%. 100% I can. You're watching me do it. But because you're an American, you're not smart enough to understand what's happening. And I forgive you for your ignorance. You were raised in the most ignorant country on earth, right? The only good thing about America is the fact that your dollars are worth more than ours. So when I get super chatted, I get fucking a bonus on the exchange rate. That's literally the only good thing about America, all right? You guys rule the world in fat fuckitude. How about that? How about that? Get tweaked, buddy. Get tweaked about this shit, you non-metric using clown. Dark Knight, did the doc say anything bad? No, it's all good. It's all good. Actually, the doc said that I am a really positive guy because I told him about what happened when I went to the scope and they drugged me up, and afterwards I was cackling like a fiend. And he's like, they say those drugs reveal your actual personality. So you just laughing like that means you're a positive guy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Juggle 'em, American is way better. Don't you mean America? Huh? Huh? Hogsheads of nacho cheese. Dark Knight, you're glad you live in Europe? Yeah, where the fucking kids can all fucking smoke cigarettes when they're fucking 11 and all the ladies have fucking... It's like, sure, you can see tits in your newspaper, but you can also see the fucking gigantic underarm bushes from all your unshaved European women with their fucking mustaches and their armpit hair and their fucking hairy legs. Have fun with that. It's the European way. Have some smokes, Billy. You don't want to live that long because all our women are way too fucking hairy. Nishimoto, don't worry, I ain't gonna die, buddy. I ain't gonna die. Oh. Listen, vociferous, I don't think you're not making the point you think you are. A yard's about the length of my leg. Meters are completely arbitrary. Yes, a completely arbitrary system that everybody can use. It's called consistency. That's the intention. Meters aren't meant to be a random amount. That's why it works. That's why it works. A meter is the same wherever you fucking go, right? You read about an opera in Europe that triggers the audience to have heart attacks and panic attacks. Apparently, a performer cuts, cooks, and eats their own flesh every performance. That sounds made up. That sounds made up. But it's all good, man. You guys keep, I don't know, jerking off the bald eagles or whatever it is you do. Shooting up fireworks, firing fireworks up your butt and tugging it to bald eagles. It's the American way. We all wear fucking sleeveless vests so everybody knows that we are fucking uneducated as fuck. Super duper, I like fireworks, but you don't fire them up your butt, right? Like Americans do. Nishimoto, you weren't the one who went to the moon. Your fucking fat ass would die on the way into space, motherfucker. Apparently, it's just free insult everything day. So, the wheel be damned. The wheel be damned. Bottle rockets. I got to admit, my friends were fucking idiots with bottle rockets. They got a bunch of them from America because you can't get them here, and then they were firing them at each other. You guys are idiots. I'm getting in the fucking car where I can't get hit by any of this, and I'm gonna sit in here and watch one of you dumb idiots fucking blind yourself or whatever. But it ain't gonna be me. It ain't gonna be me. I watched them fucking almost set the neighbor's house on fire too. It's ridiculous. Dark Knight says, I don't live on mainland Europe, and I can promise you don't have titties on our newspapers. We do have them in our porn. What? I heard that fucking, like, I heard that in places like Britain, they straight up can have fucking ladies' jugs in the everyday newspaper and on ads and shit. Is that not true? Is that not true? Also, Dark Knight, you're robbing yourself of it's wheel day, buddy. 10 and up gets you a spin. If you didn't notice that, you can do a compound one. I'll let you add 5 onto the one you already did. And then you can go for a spin. Britain removed them a few years ago. Fuck the English. They're idiots. First, they have fucked up teeth. Now, no fucking tits. Right? What? What's going on over there? Idiots. That's dumb. That's dumb. Nishimoto, I'm an old man? Bro, you're going to die before I do. I don't even know why you call me an old man, son. They're not allowed in the papers anymore. That's bullshit. I held that as like the golden standard of what society should be. Titties need to be free for everybody. They're natural. Everybody's had titties shoved in their face from when they were a kid. There's nothing wrong with that. Hide the fucking dick and balls. Nobody needs to be walking around with that shit hanging out. But ladies should be able to walk around with their titties out. They can here in Canada. You're allowed to walk out with your titties hanging out in Canada. No hot chicks do it because they're fucking smart and they know that, like, they would just get hassled by fucking degenerates. But gross chicks do. I remember walking through the park and there was this guy walking with his lady and she had massive tits, but they were impossible to enjoy because it's like they were trying to reach towards the earth, right? Like they were gigantic, but also flat and sad. Like, it was like somebody said, bend over and touch your knees, but to her tits. And they were just like, she was fucking gigantic. Just a big, fat, mannish-faced bitch with massive, sad titties. And I was just like, this is not what the law is for. Hide your shame, woman. The guy had a look on his face like, that's right, my woman's walking out with these. And it's just like, I'm not jealous, bro. That's fucking gross. That's gross. What she's giving away for free, I ain't buying. Heavy Metal says she must mistook Get Low. Dark Knight says, yes, Perp speaking to the Irishman in me. Someday we'll get our reunification before 2025. Star Trek said so, so there's still time. Bro, all the potatoes you can jam up your butt, right? No butt famines for the Irish. Okay, let's go, Whiskey Jack. Oh, Jugatude. We're bringing it back. We're bringing it back. Super duper. You like that? You like that? Someone said bend over and touch your knees, but to her titties. Yeah, exactly, Habanero. Can I get some eye bleach? I never thought that topless law would lead to sadness, but here we are. Here we are. So we're doing Jugatude as Goddess story. Let's go. Heavy Metal, the fact that you're religious makes some of the things you say funny. I read your comment, it's like, skeet, skeet, motherfucker! Gosh darn! And it's just like, yeah, I can't say goddamn, because God will get mad at me. What's up?
Is this proper texture
Yeah.
with the lumpies.
Yeah, I like it lumpy. I like it lumpy. I want lumps in my mouth. She's making, like, my grandmother's, we call her Nan, she's making Nan's Thanksgiving pudding, which is, it's just bread. And if you guys had it, it's the most, like, it's almost flavorless, but I love it. It was one of my favorite parts of Thanksgiving. And the first time Carly made it, she didn't know that you don't stir it that much. So when she made it, it was perfectly smooth, like the top of a cake. And I was like, what the fuck is this? What is this? It's supposed to be lumpy. All right. So, oh, yeah. We're starting with a nice set of jugs, bro. Oh, even bigger jugs. This is what I'm talking about. Take that, Britain, you... She's going to touch your fucking bangers and mash. All right. And then we got... Flatty. Boo. Whoa! Whoa! Galunga Junga Bungas. Look at these big fat titties. And then Flatty from Demon Slayer. Get out of here, Flatties. Get out of here. Nobody wants to see your sad titlets. All right? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Right there. Right there. There you go. Good job, Dark Knight. You did it. You did it, buddy. That's a good score. That's a good score. Whoop. Oh, man, I'm excited that she's making the pudding. Just bland old bread. If you guys had it, you'd probably be like, this is what you're excited about? What the hell is this? Death Dog, you're going to take pictures tomorrow of newspapers and show you how bad it is here. We never had titties out. We never had titties out in our newspapers, but there was one where they had the sun. It was like the Daily Sun or something like that, and they had the Sunshine Girls. And the Sunshine Girls used to be hot. They used to be fucking hot. So I would pop, like, when I would go to the fucking convenience store to grab a bottle of pop or whatever, I'd literally pop open the newspaper was sitting there to take a look at the chick, and the guy behind the counter would be like, hey, nice today, huh? And I'm like, fuck yeah, bro, right? And then chicks just started taking pictures of themselves on the internet and stuff. So the Sunshine Girls started to look more and more like fucking meth heads. And so it's just like, holy shit, crackhead fucking Kathy here. I assume she's smiling, not showing her teeth, because she only has 3 left, bro. Like, Dark Knight Super Chat says, Hubbly Bubbly Jubbly's out today. That's right. That's right. So yeah, man. There was the one chick, actually, I found out. She's like, I was a Sunshine Girl once. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. In my head, I'm like, I'm not telling you this, but I'm going to go home and fucking internet search that. I'm going to try and find those pictures. And I was like, oh, yeah, you know what? You look pretty good. You look pretty good. Pretty good. I found pictures of one chick that I knew on a random, like, fetish dating site or whatever. And it was just like, whoa, all right. Actually, now that I think about it, I found pictures of a number of different chicks. And I was just like, what? All right. I've seen you chicks downtown. I've talked to some of you. Being an online creep. Fellers need more Liliana-ish MILFs in card games? Well, go anywhere but Magic the Gathering, and you can find hot chicks. Magic the Gathering is too busy preaching at you. Going, excuse me, we like our women to have mannish jaws and flat chests. It's like, well, you're alone in that. No, we're improving the world. This makes things better. Sure it does. You don't even care. You don't even care. You're just doing this because you think it's going to make you more money. Spoilers, it didn't. Wizards has not made any more money from making beautiful feminine women look like truckers, from taking Vivian and going, you got a man face now. It's not a great marketing tactic. It ain't paying off. It ain't paying off. Mocha Johnson says MTG likes their women to have dogs. They want it to be questionable. Does she have a weenus you can put in your mouth? Maybe. She definitely has a shaved side of her head and an attitude problem. And bitches on Twitter. Rain says they made Danica go from Hot Knight to He-Man Master of the Universe. What about Radha? Where they're like, Radha had a nice build, and then they're like, what if we just made her completely different? And it's like, what happened to her? What happened to Radha? Good Lord. Good Lord. Habanero, yeah, actually Wizards is rolling it back. It's almost like it was totally pandering to idiot demographics online that aren't actual customers, and they realized that it doesn't help them make money. So they've went, oh wait, okay, attractive women, we can slowly start sliding these back into the game. Really? It's not just going to be dudes giving each other fucking hand jobs in a fucking hot tub? Fucking Bearscape. Where they're fucking tugging each other off in a fucking sauna. I'm surprised they didn't draw the tip of Oko's dick coming out of his pants. Hide Gallia's navel. But Oko... fucking paint him where you can tell he had to fucking shave for this artwork. His pubes are gone. Super Duper Bearscape makes me laugh, bro. There's people who like got really like ragey about it. I ain't one of them. I just looked at it and went, these guys are tugging each other off under the water. This shit's hilarious. Like they just put that on a Magic card. That shit's almost as funny as the Faithless Looting. The Faithless Looting is super funny to me. That shit is super fucking funny. Where it's just like MS Paint level artwork that looks like complete garbage. And everybody I showed it to didn't believe it was a real Magic card. And when I went to record the video on it, I was in the room laughing for like 10 minutes before I could start the video. I couldn't stop laughing to the point where Carly came in and was like, what are you laughing about? And I showed her the card. She's like, that's not real. And I'm like, it is. It fucking is real. And then you have pretentious douchebags online going, you can't judge this art and say it's shitty. Yeah, I can, idiot. It doesn't look like it was even made by anybody other than like a fucking, it looks like a 6-year-old made it. No, you're just not cultured enough. Bro, you're so up your own ass right now that you're defending pure fucking garbage, you pretentious cockbag, right? That's how you can tell pretentious art douches. When not only do they say that artwork is awesome, but they try and lecture you and tell you that you can't say it's bad art. I absolutely can, and I will every day of the fucking week while laughing at you for having that ridiculous position. Trying to lecture me from on high? Get fucked. No amount of your bullshit sophistry is gonna make this anything other than a fucking joke. That chick who made that artwork can do reasonable artwork. Her other stuff looks fine, but that card's a fucking joke, bro. Jess, you sent me $2 and I can use it right away to buy a scratch off in celebration of not dying. Well, thanks, buddy. I don't think I have my phone in here. Well, thank you, good sir. I appreciate it. Break stop, you thought Radha was a dude the first time you saw the card? Yup. Yup. Super Duper Witch Faithless Looting? You haven't seen it? Go to fucking Gatherer or Scryfall, type in Faithless Looting, tell it to show you all the art. You don't need me to tell you which one. You will not need me to tell you which one. It will stand out like a fucking sore thumb. Legit, man. I laughed for fucking 10 minutes straight. I've never been unable to start a video. I hit record and then I just stood there laughing and laughing and laughing and laughing. Like I had to get it together. I'm like, get it together. We got to do a video. Jess, I told Carly that you were going to be excited that I had a Spider-Man bandage because of that whole password thing. That shit's funny. Oh, man. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited about the Thanksgiving action, yo. Dark Knight Super Chat says, I forget so many magic dumpster fires because they happen so often. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Banning offensive, cards walking dead, Pinkertons, Bearscape, faithless looting, bad cards took, and secret layer problems, Lasai. You're absolutely right, bro. I literally chronicle this shit, and I forget about it. Also, if you had added like 2 cents to that, you would have stolen the board from Heavy Metal. But we're going for a spin. Let's go. Be wild. I'm okay, bro. I'm going to be okay. I got the medical treatment that I needed. I've been told what to watch out for. I'm going to be all right. Don't worry. Don't worry. And also, thanks for caring, buddy. Appreciate it. All right, Dark Knight, let's go. Oh, Dark Knight, you have won an insult. Dark Knight, more like light butt toucher. Light butt toucher of dumb fuck ya. Not all the insults are clever. I didn't get that much sleep, so fuck you. Take a ham sandwich and jam it all the way up your ass till it falls out your fucking mouth. And then you go, oh, sweet, a ham sandwich, and eat it in reverse. And you can't even tell the difference in taste because your brain is fucking garbage. It's probably been cooked out by magic, but for real. For real. Dark Knight of High, bitch! So stupid when it makes me laugh. I heard that you like to see how many toes that you can fit in your butt. Not your own, like random hobos. Somebody's like, hey, do you have any spare change? And then you go, depends. Do you have any spare toes you can jam into my ass? You see, I've lost my ham sandwich and I'm trying to get it all the way out my mouth. So if you could force that foot all the way up to the ankle inside my sadness hole, I would really appreciate it. I'll give you 42 pence if you jam your foot all the way up my ass. Super Duper found it. He found the card. He's like, holy shit. Yeah. Yeah. Dark Knight, here's the real insult. You like that faithless looting artwork. And Dark Knight, you think the direction of magic is a good direction. All right? The good direction of magic gives you an erection. So stupid. Dark Knight says, best super chat I ever bought. Hell yeah, buddy. I said to Carly last night, I love this shit so much. Talking shit is fun. Roasting people is fun. It makes me laugh. And so many people afterwards go, yeah, that was money well spent. That's the best super chat I ever gave. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Man, I wish I got more sleep. But hey, whatever. I couldn't sleep. My brain was too active. Too worried. Too worried. Fellers, the one from Capenna that looks traced from an OnlyFans. The one I'm talking about is from Strixhaven, bro. It's from Strixhaven. You played that exact version so many times in Arena and you never stopped to look at the art? Isn't it hilarious? Like, literally everybody I showed it to, everybody, Magic players, non-Magic players, none of them believed it was real artwork. None of them. None of them. I never had anybody go, oh yeah, no, that looks like Magic art. Nope. It sure doesn't. Floppy, you just remembered loot, the key to everything. Da da da! Do you think he was supposed to be Jace as an animal or something? Because he's looking at Vraska with love, and he's got like the markings of Jace's gear, and he's got a blue thing on. Do you know? Like, was he originally supposed to be a Jace variant or something? Dark Knight, you turned 30 a few days ago, and you learned years ago you have to laugh at yourself sometimes. It keeps you going. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you take yourself too seriously, it gets ridiculous. Like, there are people on YouTube who, if they get timed out, they fucking freak out. They declare war on me, or they declare war on the fucking moderators and stuff. And it's like some of the most pathetic shit that I've ever seen. I'm like, wow, you're really hung up on something that doesn't matter at all. You take yourself way too fucking seriously. And that must make your life suck, because nobody else is taking you that seriously. But in your head, you're so fucking important. That's such a wild concept, because I don't wander around thinking, bro, I'm so important. This can't happen to me. I'm literally dumb enough that I fucking injured myself opening a fucking umbrella to the point where I had to make an emergency visit to the fucking doctor. Right? Right? Dark Knight, you think loot was meant to be Jason Bloomborough? Could be. Theoretically. Theoretically. Yeah, exactly, Pokechos. And the more you stare at that faithless looting, the more questions pop into your head and you just go, wait, what? What? Super Duper says, I got timed out once because I saw him in another creator's live stream. Well, there you go. But see, you didn't take it like a little bitch, man. I've had people freak out over it. And it's like, do you really think that coming back and yelling and throwing a tantrum is going to, like, resolve this in a, like, oh, sorry, sir, I didn't realize who you were. I apologize that you couldn't type into my live stream for 5 minutes. That is definitely a huge grievance that you have that's worthy of taking seriously. That is one of the biggest indicators that somebody is not going to make it here and is definitely going to get banned at some point, is when they freak out about getting timed out. It's like, you are way too full of yourself. You're absolutely going to end up getting banned. It's like, it's one of the biggest predictors of it, because they literally like write fucking messages to me after the stream. One of your moderators timed me out in the stream. Okay, the message should be smarten the fuck up and learn to not do whatever it is you did to get timed out. This isn't a complaint to the manager. Oh, I can't believe that happened to you. I'll make sure to go and tell my moderators not to time you out. And I just read it and go, holy fucking shit. Don't waste my time with your fucking garbage. The only person I've ever responded to who complained about being timed out or being smack talked was a chick, because I'm like, she's a woman. She doesn't fucking get it. She doesn't understand the rough and tumble ways. So I said, don't worry. These other guys are just having fun with you, and we're all just having a good time. And that's all it took for her to chill out. But dudes doing that, and I'm like, sorry, you're being a little bitch, and I'm not even going to talk to you. They said, you don't get to complain to me like I'm going to fucking do anything about it. The fuck do I care? Don't do what they fucking timed you out for, dickhead. Like, take the fucking hint, idiot. You just look like a fucking sad bitch to me now. Hey, Fritos! Frito Super Chat says, sorry to hear you had to go to the ER. Hope you're okay now. Thanks, buddy. I am okay now. I know what to watch out for. So we're going to be all good. We're going to be all good. Also, you're missing out. You did 6, but look what we're doing. You don't want to spit on the wheel, big boy? Come on, man. Super duper. I know you found it funny because you got a good fucking sense of humor. Steve, people don't understand context. A roast can be just for laughs with no ill intent, but people take themselves too seriously. Exactly. I don't have any fucking ill intent. I don't care that much. I joke with this way with people that I like. If I'm joking with you, if I'm talking shit with you, that's a sign of friendliness. When I don't like somebody, if I have to interact with them, I keep it incredibly polite. Incredibly polite. I have had weird stalkers that at first I tried to fucking explain to them where they were going wrong, and I joked around with them and stuff. And then at a certain point, I just emailed. I'm like, never, like, not like, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, we've reached the point where I can no longer interact with you, so there will be no contact from me further. And that's just it. That's it. Straight up. Not polite, not rude. Not fucking, no insults, no attempt to be humorous, none of that. Just a straight to the point. I've done it with people in real life too, where it's just like, whenever I have to communicate with you, it will be direct to the point. I will be surprisingly polite because I'm done with you. If I'm being overly polite to you, that means we're done, bro. You're not going to hear from me. Like, I'm not going to try and make you laugh because that's something I do to try and make people's days better because I like to do it. And you've reached the point where I love doing it, but I won't do it for you. That's a really bad sign. Habanero says, I climbed a mountain and sat under... Oh, that guy! Oh my God, yeah! That guy's the poster child of this insanity, right? This guy comes to a stream and he's like, I don't know what to do with you. And I was just like, whatever you want, buddy. I'm all good. And then he's just like, I got timed out in one of your previous streams like months ago. And I'm like, oh, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. I don't even remember it happening. And if you get timed out, it's not a big thing. So you just stop whatever you were doing and you go forwards knowing what to do. It's all good. And he was just like, well, I was coming here to say I forgave you. And then Habanero just fucking whacked him with a wrench and timed him out again because he couldn't take it. He couldn't take this guy because it's like, yeah, he went off to the mountaintop for 3 months to think about how he had been wronged by me. And then he finally came back to let me know he had forgiven me for you getting timed out. You got timed out because you're a fuck up idiot who can't manage in a stream where there's so much you can do. It's pretty hard to get fucking timed out in my streams without being a fucking complete dickhead. So that's on you, moron. And yeah, so Habanero wrenched him, and then that probably sent him spiraling into realms of madness and therapy. And it'll take 6 years before he can finally come back to forgive me. Frito says, I was too focused on the title to see the banner. Here's to one spin and my swing at the board for the night. Glad you're doing well. Well, thanks, buddy. I wasn't trying to make like people fucking freak out and be like super worried about me or whatever, man. It was just, it's an interesting title for the stream. It is the truth of what's happened as well. And it explains why I'm fucking tired too. Cause who knows when I'm going to start fucking nodding off, right? But I wasn't trying to get you spooked, bro. Now let's go for a spin, big boy. Super duper. Listen, man. Listen. There's a difference. There's a difference. If I'm only polite to you and like I responded to your email. I don't respond to these people's emails aside from one, we're never going to talk. And most of the time I don't even do that. Right? All right, Frito, let's go, buddy. Bump, 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 bump. Frito says, I forgive you for timing me out as one of the biggest red flags you've ever heard of. You're absolutely right. Grand Archive! Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Break stop, my face in the thumbnail is incredible. Thanks, man. Thanks. What's going on? Oh, Dark Knight, you're annoyed because, yeah, if you're doing it by mobile, it limits what you can do more. But 15 takes the board, right? So you can do that. Hey, Moogle Super Chat says, I don't know how Canadian healthcare is, but down here in the state, it drains your pockets faster than KRRK can breed Phyrexians. Oh, Carrick! Faster than Carrick can breed Phyrexians in a fast time rift. Nice reference. Hope it helps. Thanks, buddy. Let me set your mind at ease. We're going to do a spin for you. When it comes to Canadian healthcare, Everything that happened today was covered. Dental's not covered. Prescriptions aren't covered. That can help me get the cream that I need from the antibacterial cream that I need. But most of the healthcare stuff is covered. Our country is pretty good that way. All right, let's go. Steve, yeah, you're right. If it was something super serious, you don't think I'd be streaming right now. That's a good point. Okay, Grand Archive and Jugitude. So we're going to be looking for titties, really, in two different ways. We're going back into the Alchemical Revolution, because I want to get one of the cards from my deck out of that. Jess, I ignore most of what you send me, but you like that guy actor was in every movie. Yep. Yeah, I mean, when I open up and somebody sent me, because you're not the only one who does this, and somebody sent me like 15 different memes and whatever, I appreciate that you sent it to me, but I'm not going to fucking sit there and respond to every individual element, okay? And some of them are annoying, so I would have to respond and go, that's stupid, don't send me that, right? At least, Jess, you're not somebody who fucking sends me 15 different political posts and then says one non-political thing that I will actually respond to, right? So, plus, a lot of the stuff you send is fucking dumbass nonsense because you believe in quackery, bro. In quackery daiquiri. Let's see here. Frito, what's Grand Archive? You're about to find out firsthand, buddy. Grand Archive is a TCG with chicks with big titties and nice card quality. And I'm going to the championships in less than 2 weeks. So by cracking these packs, you're helping me work towards getting the cards I need for my deck. Because there are multiple cards I need for my deck, and a bunch of them happen to be commons. So we got a good chance of actually getting them. Oh, wait. Dark Knight Super Chat says, I remember one of your breakfast streams a while ago. I spelt proxy in 5 messages, and I didn't mean to annoy you, and I apologized. When you mess up, say sorry and move on. See? You've got the exact right attitude. That's the timeout test and the getting told to knock something off test. Either of those are the real indication of somebody's character. If they flip out, you can't treat me this way, then you're like, this is not going to go well for you. But if they just go, oh, hey, sorry about that, and then stop, it's like, oh, hey, great. Like, there's the one guy, he's not in here right now, but there's a dude, Cypher's Basement or whatever. He legit did something and was told, hey, that's annoying. And then he just later was like, oh, sorry, I didn't know. I won't do it anymore. And it's like, that's totally reasonable. It seems like a very straightforward thing, you know? All right, so we got to do a spin for you after we're done these packs, Dark Knight. Oh, shit, and we got to do a spin for Thompson. He says, I'll go for a spin too, huh? Went for a run earlier in New York. Hope you're feeling better now. Well, thanks, buddy. I am. When you said you went for a run in New York, it makes it sound like you're not there now. You teleporting around? You teleporting around? All right, so we got Blightroot. We got Unearthed Revelations. Oh, we got 2 juggied ladies there. Stream of Consciousness. Potion of Healing. Wind Blessed Arbalest. Oh, I'll wind bless those, man. Look at them. Look at that fat rack. And she's wearing one of those shirts that pulls up under them, makes them stick out. That's awesome. Oh, we got it. If you like thick thighs on your robots, guys, here you go. Shimmer Cloak Assassin. She ain't got much in the way of jugs. Organize the Alliance. Organize the Aliens. Palatial Concourse. Vanish from Sight. Explosive Fractal. And the rare is a navigation compass. What's this do? It's free to put out if you're a ranger. Tap it, discard a domain card to draw a card. Huh, okay, that flavor makes sense. That makes sense. Just run in the river by your apartment. Fair enough. 90 says you're Snake Plissken and Escape from New York. Is it better quality than the Magic? Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, we're starting out with the disappointment of a flatty. Boo! Another flatty. Get lost. Oh, ho, 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 Gigantors. Gigantics. Oh, yes. That goes in the good pile. This is close to flatty, but looks pretty good, so I'll give it a pass. And then the bullshit flatty. Get out of here, flatties. Get out of here. Here we go. Got your large size fries and your small sized fries. That's what you get. That's what you get. Flatties are a right out. We'll consider these small. Together, they can touch my knob. All right, we got some more spinning to do. Dark Knight. Let's see what it be. Oh, the last Ultra bonus pack. Nice. Wells. Let's go, Thompson. Oh, Thompson. Running down by... You got a fucking insult. He goes running down by the water because he's fucking stalking ladies. He's looking for old ladies. And you know what he does? He goes up to the old ladies and he fucking lifts up their skirts and he sticks his face right between their butt cheeks and he like reverse farts into old ladies' butts. I know what you're up to, fucking Thompson. You know what, man? I thought about you last night when I was watching that movie In the Mouth of Madness where he's like, there'll be a Byzantine building over there. And I'm like, that fucking lame ass bullshit would make Thompson hard because he gets rigid for architecture because he's got fucking brain damage. He likes lame bullshit. Fuck you and everything you love, Thompson. That's right, Juglum. The flatties gotta go. The flatties are a no. I want a big tittied hoe. Right? Right? Oh man. Okay, now I guess we should open that actual pack. I got all caught up telling fucking Thompson to get fucked. Let's open the Ultra pack. Bum, 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 bum. See how slow my brain is today? All right, this is our final chance to get a collector super rare. Final chance. What's on my list from this set again? What am I looking for from this set? Is this Escape the Wreckage? We're looking for Escape the Wreckage from this set? I think it's Escape the Wreckage. I don't know these sets well enough, honestly. Okay. Power Cell. Potion Infusion Growth. Ah, Arsana's hanging out in the back there to give you a potion of growth for your fat dong. DJ Longhair, what's up, bro? What's wrong? I messed myself up and had to go get checked out, but it's all going to be okay. Oh my God, look at this. She's got gigantic titties with the fucking under window, bro. You walk up, fucking pop your thumb in your mouth, slide it up between them. What's up, girl? This is how I say hello. Watervale Apostle. Powered Bishop. Man, big titties after big titties. This is what I'm talking about. Razorvine. Potion Infusion Seal. Arisana with the big ones in the back. This is a big one pack. Cell Sharpshooter. And the rare is Harvester Mark II. Automaton allies you control have on death summon a power cell token. Okay, so all of your automatons make a power cell. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. $90 Harvesters, a $10 card. Oh, Oh. Well, who knows? Maybe I can get rid of some of these rares I'm not using. Maybe I can get rid of some of these rares I'm not using when I go to the championship in a couple of weeks, because there's going to be vendors there. I'm so used to magic cards. It's so easy to figure out the value of magic cards. With this kind of stuff, it feels more nebulous. What are you looking up prices on? TCG Player 90? '90s telling DJ Longhair, how'd you got in a knife fight at the bar? He's like, the bar ain't his scene. That's true. Dark Knight, that's not a token. That's an actual card. There's no tokens in these packs. So it summons up an actual card. Miko, what's up? Happy Thanksgiving to you, buddy. Everything's all right. Everything's all right. Just got to keep an eye on things for the next couple days to make sure I don't get an infection, and we're going to be good. We're going to be good. Have you tried the Minecraft yet, or what? Floppy textured variants in these titty games with themselves, the collector super rares go for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. People are willing to spend genuine money on like big ticket grand archive singles. Kind of blows my mind. Ew, juggling, that sounds gross. String bean casserole? Oh, that's right. I forgot. You know what? Not what DJ Longhair. What 90 saying is correct. Somebody asked me what happened, and I said that I got into a fight at a bar, and somebody smashed a bottle and ganked me in the kidney. Miko, your potato PC is really laggy with the mod. Okay. All right. Well, let me know once you get into the server, and if you need some startup fucking materials, some startup gear, I can definitely hook you up, because I have an excess of treasure. I've raided a lot of treasure, and it just gives you like random leggings and breastplates and stuff. So I've got all kinds of extra tools. And I'm in the middle of building a massive tower that is going to rage up into the sky. I'm working on my new base. And because other people are playing on the world with me, it actually makes me want to make a cool looking base instead of just making like functional patches here and there of whatever I need. I'm happy with the progress that I've made. For those of you guys who are watching the Minecraft live streams, I've got way more of those nodes now. And I can go out and pick up like 7 nodes in a go. So I keep bringing them back, and now I can charge my wands like crazy. And it's sweet, man. I'm building a giant tower out of cobblestone, but it's not going to stay cobblestone. The cool thing about one of the magical focuses I have is you can swap blocks in the world. So basically, I'm going to build the shell of the tower, and then I'm going to collect up the material. I haven't decided whether I want to make the tower out of obsidian or if I want to make it out of modified netherrack. But those are the two options that I'm currently considering. And I just have to go and harvest a bunch of it. Obsidian's, it doesn't matter. Obsidian's is normally hard to harvest because it takes forever to mine. But with the magic wand, again, I can just swap whatever blocks with it. And so it's just like instantaneous. Get a whole fucking stack of obsidian like it's nothing. It's awesome. It's awesome. DJ Longhair. Wait, is it your lady doesn't live with you? Is that what you're saying? That's how I should have kept it. Fucking have Carly live in her own place, and I'm like, you can come over to cook me Thanksgiving dinner. Actually, that's not even true. I totally love having her here, and I would be like super unhappy if she wasn't here. 'Cause deep down, I love my wife. Oh, how fucking lame is that? I love cuddling up to her in the bed, and it's really important to me to keep her safe. She's my #1 priority. She's one of the big reasons I take care of myself, so I'll live longer, so I can be with her longer. How fucking lame is all that shit? DJ Longhair and X and had your baby. It's a long story. Ain't it always, man? Ain't it always? Sounds like you had the winning move. Here, you got a baby? Okay, get out. Get out. I'll be over here. You can take care of that thing. And, yeah. And I will tolerate you. Miko, build the tower out of sand. I want something more visually enjoyable. That is a funny idea. It's all good, DJ Longhair. The thing is, ultimately, not all women are good meshes for all dudes. Everybody has different people that they vibe with on different levels. It's part of the reason that whenever I like being in long-term relationships with a single woman. But when I get out of one of those relationships, then I will meet all kinds of different chicks as I weigh my options until I find one where my brain goes, this one. I like this one. Stick with this one. That's how I do it. That's how I do it. Jess, I don't even know what the hell that means. Dark Knight, I'm already complete, buddy. I'm the whole package. Phyrexia fucking found me and was like, oh, behold, pure perfection in flesh. No changes needed. Carry on. It's like, that's right. That's right. Hey, no problem, Juggler. You know what, buddy? You do a good job of bringing positivity to the different places you go. I see you doing this in multiple streaming locations where you are. You bring a lot of positivity to the environment, so you should be happy about that. You should be proud about that. You go out of your way to do it, and I have noticed it. All right? I noticed that. I see how other people behave in other locations. I'm like, oh, there's somebody I recognize from my stream. And I watch them out in the wild, and I'm just like, oh, I like this person more now. Look at how they're behaving. And some of them, unfortunately, I go, ooh, wow, you're being a real asshole to this other person over here. Like, you're being a real dickhead to this other creator. And I got to say, that really makes me like you less. You know, it's just, that's the reality of it. It's like, whoa, you didn't seem like a worthless prick in my streams. But there's actually people who are miserable dickheads to me that I've seen be nice to other creators. And I'm just like, wow, that's funny. You know? It's like, well, obviously I don't like you because you're being an asshole to me, but they're being nice to somebody I like. So there's people like that with Moxman who love Moxman and hate my guts. And that's funny to me. Jess, okay, I follow you now. I follow you, buddy. DJ Longhair, oh, you're playing TCG Card Shop Simulator? It's all the rage right now. You're level 55? I'm only level 5. Apparently a lot of people enjoyed my yelling and swearing and shit-talking of customers when I was playing the game. Frito, the new invasion of Phyrexia was really underwhelming. They did what, like, current movies and stuff do, where they go really big with it, but it's hollow and empty, so you feel nothing, where they're like, nothing will ever be the same. Everybody can get turned into a Phyrexian just by you fucking sneezing on them. Yeah! And it's just like, okay. Oh my god, all your favorite people have been converted. Things will never be the same. And then Thunder Junction Vraska shows up, and she's just fine. And then they're like, somehow Vraska stopped being a Phyrexian. And they're like, what's her name? Nahiri? She stopped being a Phyrexian because she just pulled all the Phyrexian stuff off of her. And it's like, you had multiple planeswalkers that literally had to have, like, surgery with their sparks removed or some shit so Malira could cleanse them. You did that to, like, 2 people, and it was a really big deal. And then everybody else just stopped being a Phyrexian. And the whole Phyrexian invasion had no lasting impact in any real way whatsoever that we saw. Apparently internally they wrote a bunch of different shit that happened as a result of it, but didn't bother to tell any of us, so it didn't really happen. You know, it was a real letdown, bro. A real letdown. That's it, Beasley. Exactly. Exactly. You find a good woman, you hold on to her. That's the way it goes. Even my nan, my grandma, when she saw Carly, she's like, "Oh, she's like a little doll. Keep that one, Mike." She immediately liked her. That was part of my wedding vows, actually, talking about how my nan said to keep her. Oh, DJ Longhair, you're at the point where you don't have to do anything. I'm at the point where I have to do everything. Everything. Yeah, exactly, Habanero. 100%. It's an empty, meaningless change, and as soon as they want something different narratively, they'll just force that change. Frito, you missed the old novels? Yeah, bro. The novels were way better. You got way more story, and they were written by actual authors. I am lucky enough to literally have every magic novel, so I don't have to feel the way you do, where you're like, I got rid of mine many, many years ago, but then because I talk about magic lore and have a fan base, I got hooked up with the novels, which is fucking sweet. Miko, where are the good women? They're all over the place, bro. There's tons of good women. There's billions and billions of women on the planet. And there's tons of good ones out there. Heavy metal! Oh, you're going to be able to replace your broken TV soon? Nice. Nice. Get that insurance payout, big boy. Frito, you want to buy some, but they're expensive now. I feel you. I feel you. Magic novels have gone up in price because Wizards never reissues them. You might be able to find ebook versions of them for like cheap prices comparatively, right? But yeah, the physical ones, especially particular ones like the Thran and stuff, they're hard to come by. They're hard to come by. Books from like fucking 20, 30 years ago that weren't heavily printed, you know? Not like the Lord of the Rings where you can find 1 billion of those books with no problems at all. Oh, man. Ugh. I'm going to end up having some fucking tea. Get a little more pep in my step so that I can stay up and enjoy that Thanksgiving dinner and have a live stream later today, too. I think when the stream's over, I'm probably going to play Minecraft. I don't think I'll play the card game simulator unless I do it on stream so that everybody can enjoy the process of me improving my shop while yelling about a loss of profit. My buddy who owns the game store, he got a big kick out of it. He got a big kick out of all the shit talking I was doing. And him and the guy who works there with him were like, yeah, when I got that $10 card. So I like making people happy. It makes me happy. So doing stuff like that is definitely on the menu. Oh, yeah, you know what? I got this. I wrote down Millmaster's suggestion for horror. You guys got any, everybody in here, got any suggestions for horror movies to check out for Halloween? For Halloween? Heavy metal, you've got the Ravnica, Timespower, and Gathering Dark novels. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Oh, fuck. I keep yawning, man. This shit is real. The Void is pretty wild. I've got that one on my list. I got that one already, definitely. I'm sure there's going to be ones that, like, I've been told already coming out of it. Cabin in the Woods, saw that one before. That is humorous. I like the concept. Late Night with the Devil. Still, I haven't heard of that one. That's one I don't have on my list. Thanks, buddy. Whoever suggested Oculus to me, man. We talk about that one in the eight horror movie video. So yeah, it's something else, man. Cabin Fever. Is that the one with the redheaded guy who gets an insect thing in his butt. Frito, Leprechaun, Sleepaway Camp, Wishmaster, and Santa's Sleigh. Those sound like all cheese bag picks, right? Like, oh, they're gonna eat us, right? You're picking like so bad they're good kind. Miko, I can't see you or hear you, but you yawned just before me. You trying to take credit for my yawns, bro? Thompson, you like Late Night with the Devil as well? All right. Frito, Slumber Party Massacre. You love cheesy horror. It's evident in your choices. I'm looking for engaging horror. Something that actually keeps me interested. Not something that's like really gory or whatever. I like a level of suspense, you know? I'm not saying anybody's suggestions are bad. I'm just trying to hone in the kind of suggestions I can get. Jess, you can't handle horror? I usually just find horror to be boring. I watch it for Carly's sake because most horror movies fall apart and I'm usually bored during them. So I didn't realize that could not be the case. And then I watched It Follows and was like, oh, It Follows had me for the first half. I was like, this is great. Oh my God. Like, this is a surprisingly good movie. I really like this. And then it fell off a cliff. But Oddity kept me in the whole time. I really liked Oddity. The Ruins is good. Cabin Fever as a random kid doing karate and biting someone. Okay. All right. That's not the movie I'm thinking of. I'll write it down. Super Duper. I mean, Lighthouse. You're right. It's not horror. It's a movie worth watching. I did watch it, but I wouldn't classify it as horror if someone was looking for a horror movie. Floppy, The Lodge? The Lodge, okay. Juglum, My Bloody Valentine? Isn't that the name of a band? It sounds like an emo band from the early 2000s. How about Critters? I don't know if Carly's seen that one, so I'll put that on the list. Dead Snow? You know nothing, Dead Snow. Breakstop Sci-Fi is acceptable. Galaxy of Terror. What's up, beautiful?
I present to you the baked pudding.
Hey, the pudding's done! Yeah!
Hot and fresh out of the oven. Actually smells really good, like buttery.
Oh, it does. Oh, I burned myself! Thanks, beautiful.
You're welcome. I'll come back for a little.
You know what? You don't have to. I'll close the door. You already came out of your way to share that with me, so you don't have to make the return trip. What a sweet lady. It's all good, heavy metal. You'll have suggestions for other genres, so don't worry about that. Like, if people ask me for suggestions on horror movies, before I delved into this stuff with Carly, I wouldn't have had any. But in the video that we're making, I have my top 3 recommendations for horror movies. Although one of those maybe I would have recommended before. The Ritual? Long hair, you're tempted to get the AMC trial. It comes with Shudder and something else. I wish that the AMC theaters were here because I heard if you're a shareholder, you get free popcorn. I would buy shares of a movie company to get free popcorn at the theater. I would do that. Jess, it's not horror, but you're wondering if I've seen The Ninth Gate. Yes, The Ninth Gate is a great movie. Honestly, I was like, Wow, I really like this. I really like the way they did things with what happens at the end when the guy's like, "Oh, I am immortal," and like dumps gasoline on himself because he's got the devil's blessing. That way all that goes is totally wild. I love it. I love it. Break stop. Yeah, I heard it, Teeth. Great Snow wasn't great, but it's not bad. Frito, the pudding's for me. It's for me. Super Duper, is that the director or is that the name of it? Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Seen it. Seen it. DJ Longhair, the AMC channel. Oh, that makes sense. Fellers, you have AMC shares. Where's your popcorn? I heard that if you're a shareholder and you go to the movie theater, they give you free popcorn. That's what I heard. It's a joke. It's a key piece of evidence in the JFK. Oh, the JFK. Okay, fair enough. Yep. Well, that one flew right over my head because I'm Canadian. So while I'm obviously aware of what happened with JFK, it doesn't have any part of our national consciousness. You know what I mean? Am I into foreign horror? I like foreign films with subtitles for sure. But I'm not interested in horror movies at this time with subtitles. So that's maybe next year, right? Because the reason I've watched so many horror movies is twofold or threefold, really. One is because I got in the habit of watching a movie with Carly every day pretty much. And it's been a very enjoyable habit. And Carly likes talking about movies with me. And she's the one who really pushed for us to start doing movie videos together, talking about movies. So we're already watching movies. I know she likes horror. And it's like October. So it's the perfect time to watch horror movies, both for her sake and for stuff to talk about on the channel. So I've been exposed to more horror movies this month than I've seen combined in the entirety of my life, right? And the month's not done. We did our first roundup with 8 movies in it, and we're going to do another roundup with however many more. So maybe next year, because I presume I really like movies, and I expect that the movie channel will become an ongoing thing for us. And even if she doesn't feel like doing it anymore, I still will, you know? So maybe next year I'll do foreign films, but for now it's just English ones. Music, happy Thanksgiving back at ya, buddy. Yeah, the first Halloween I've seen that. Nightmare on Elm Street, that kind of stuff. Fellers, antlers for folklore horror? Okay. Thanks for these suggestions, guys. I like having a range of movies to pick from. Just take a look at like different descriptions, and sometimes you're in the mood for different things. Like last night I was like, I didn't want hillbillies with the hills have eyes. I want crazy monsters and stuff. So we watched In the Mouth of Madness, but the monsters it was too goofy and puppetish almost. So it didn't quite deliver what I wanted either. DJ Longhair, you gotta track it down to watch, but Nine Inch Nails did the soundtrack for Tetsuo Bullet Man. What you remember is a weird but cool Japanese horror. Right on. I had the entire which Nine Inch Nails album was the one that I listened to in college? Was the Downward Spiral? There's a bunch of good songs in that one. Music, the new Barbie movie is a horror. Carly watched it. And she told me that they really focus on a bunch of political bullshit, right? So, yeah. Super duper. Yeah, Dale and Tucker versus Evil. Already seen that one. Actually, gonna talk about that in the movie video. Stan Helsing. I have not heard of. So. Jess, you're guessing I'm not poor enough to get a carbon rebate. You got yours yesterday, but it was already bored and spent. No, I am poor enough to get that. I'm definitely poor enough to get that. So you saying that's exciting? That's like, oh yeah, that comes out this month. I don't. You got yours already? Well, I'll have to check. I don't think I got it yet, but I will. Definitely eligible for that shit. I wish I fucking made so much bank that the government was like, no, you don't get that rebate because your income's too high. No. No. So yeah. Juggling watching Elvira movie. Those are fantastic. Is she in movies? I just remember Elvira as the big-titted chick on TV when I was a kid. What up, Kevin? Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Have I seen The Mist yet? Oh, I heard that one's good. I think I might have seen part of it. I might have just not been paying attention. Stan Helsing is like stupid kind of funny. It's a parody, but a passable one. Okay, I've been warned. Frito, Shaun of the Dead is a great choice. That movie's fantastic. Friend just said, try Darkness Falls. It's got an evil tooth fairy. All right, tell your friend I'm writing it down. Darkness Falls upon my list. If it's bad, you two must kiss. That rhymed. All right. Miko, you don't get it because you failed to do your taxes. Well, that means you will get it. The next time you file your taxes, then whatever date the next payment is, they'll pay you for that and the previous one. Speaking of fucking goofy stupidity, guys, I watched Lex. I watched the first episode of Lex, which is the dumbest sci-fi that thinks it's smart I've ever fucking seen. It's so fucking goofy. It's got weird-ass spaceships based on insects that look fucking terrible. Like the one guy, what the hell's he called? Oh, what are he's the last of the Bagools? No, that ain't it. He's last of the Barry G's. He's last of the Barry G's or something like that. He's got the dumbest fucking hairstyle. He looks so fucking stupid. The show is so fucking dumb. It's like, it's so dumb, but I'm going to keep watching it because they have some interesting ideas, but it's fucking dumb. It's really dumb. Heavy Metal, doesn't Lex have a hot alien chick? I don't think she's an alien. The hot chick in it is, she is a gigantic fat woman who is ugly, who was going to be married to like a 12-year-old boy. And the 12-year-old boy was calling her gross and complaining to his parents that he didn't want to marry her. So she punched him in the fucking face. And then that's a criminal act in this society where she's not like treasuring and obeying her husband. So they send her to be reprocessed into a love slave, which remorphs her body into a hot chick's body, makes her fucking pretty. And they literally go to the details in the visuals to show that they change her hair to like silver hair and they give her a silver bush too. So the curtains match the drapes. But at the last minute when the process was about to happen, a gigantic space sandworm got in the mix and its head got crushed. And so some of its DNA got mixed into her. So she yells at them and they listen. She can yell at space worms and they listen. And it also gives her weird mating habits. So I guess you could call her partially alien. But the robot head, she carries around a robot head that got the love slave programming instead. So she has her original personality and is free-willed. And then she has a robot that's absolutely obsessed with her, who's just like, I'm obsessed with getting in your pantaloons. It just says ridiculous shit. Ridiculous shit. Like, I'm a monster, but wanting to get in them panties, girl. Like, it's just a little robot head saying this stuff to her. She uses it to smash a tooth, and when she's doing it, she's smashing it down, and it's going, thank you. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Fellers, what? Where are the naked ladies? I didn't see any naked ladies in it. Aang, I remember Chud. I saw that. Cannibalistic Humanoid Underground Dwellers. That was on TV. The Thing, Super Duper. Yep, we got that one. DJ Longhair, yes! Yes! I forgot I was going to say that. They keep showing... The ship is like a gigantic dragonfly or whatever. But every time they show it on the graphic floating, it's a dick and balls, bro. It's 100%. I'm like, I keep seeing this floating dick and balls. What is this? Like, that's the Lex. The guy who apparently wrote this show is called Lex, and he named it after himself. And it's a Canadian show. It's a Canadian show. Fellers? Oh, okay, in the later seasons. Fair enough. Will I post my list of films somewhere? I probably won't. You probably won't watch them too. We're doing roundups where we talk about the movies. So very soon I'm gonna unveil a literal extra YouTube channel that's specifically about reviewing movies and talking about them. So we have more in-depth. We have an hour and a half long video that's reviewing 3 different movies in a lot more detail, and we have a 35 to 40 minute video that talks more briefly about 8 different horror films. So you will definitely get to hear about the movies that I've watched over there and get some details about it, and then you can decide if you want to watch them. They made a sequel to Chud 2, Bud the Chud. Oh, that sounds terrible. Death Dog, you love watching, Lex? It's so goofy. Music, can we do a watch-along live stream movie? Oh, what you mean where like everybody has to have the movie and then I say, okay, start in 3, 2, 1. And then I watch the movie with headphones in and we hang out and talk? You know what? That might be something to do on the actual movie channel. That's not a terrible idea. I might forget that, so feel free to bring it up at some point once I've actually got that movie channel established. Because it's still in the works. It's like bare bones, not finished yet. But the second video is being edited by Carly. And, I like talking about this stuff, so. Death Dog says, Lex is on Prime if you want to watch it. There you go. I'm gonna keep watching it until I can't take any more of it. But, like, they have some cool shit in it. They do. The one guy pulls his fucking eyeball out, whips it to the ground, and it turns him invisible when it smashes. And it's like, what? That's so crazy. Like, there's some concepts that they have that are actually good concepts. It's not all garbage. You know what I mean? But, like, a lot of it is dumb garbage. And the writing where it thinks it's sounding deep sounds stupid. You know? Like if a person of fucking average intelligence was trying to write something deep. Hey, Miko's Super Chat says, time to pop this cherry and spin and be Lord of the Board. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. You are the new Lord of the Board. Let's go for a spin. And then we shall see what it shall be. Miko. All right. Gossip, what's up, buddy? Don't worry, everything's all right. I'm okay, man. I'm okay. I got my fucking tetanus shot. The doctor treated my thumb. We're going to be all right. Oh, Miko, for your first spin ever, you got an insult. You lucky dickhead. Also, I just want to point out that you are such a clown and so worthless that you know it yourself subconsciously. That's why you picked this name. It's literally got fucking oof in it because you're a big fat fucking oof. All right? You're Miko of the North because you like the north tip of a fucking dick going up in each nostril, bro. You like to have your nose stretched out by fucking dicks and you go, check it out. I'm like Arnold Schwarzenegger from the fucking Total Recall movie where his nose is all bulbing out all big except I'm a giant loser. Miko, more like Deco sucker, am I right? Miko of the North, more like Miko of the South Hole, right? The butthole, down south. Miko, you suck at life in general. There you go. Just overall suckage, buddy. You're the equivalent of like you're the human equivalent of a raccoon with mange. Super duper, you missed Jack of Flames. Oh yeah, no, he's a good dude. He pops by now and again. All right, so that was a successful insult. This has been a successful live stream. It's time for me to get going. So thanks for coming by, my friends. We will get back together later tonight over on the Historian for the regularly scheduled stream. Okay? So, Miko, that makes you the end of the stream Lord of the Board champion. All right, so I'm going to slap you on an art card, and you shall go into the box of glory. Oh, and lucky you. You get to be on this fucking sweet art. All right, thanks for coming, my friends.